The burner's on, the flame is real, or the coil is hot, or your induction stove, whatever it is, but it's hot. The stove is hot. And it feels like nothing's happening. You can stand right in front of it. You can stare right down into the pot. You can look at the water, and it looks just like water. Now, the water can be getting very, very hot. You don't want to put your finger in it. It'll hurt. It's hot, but it still looks just like water. Nothing's going on. And it gets hotter and hotter and hotter. From the water's perspective, nothing's changing. Nothing's happening. From your perspective, looking at it, nothing's going on. It can get hotter and hotter and hotter, up to 211 degrees, and still it's just water. And it looks like nothing's happening. And that's exactly what these seasons feel like. It feels like the heat just keeps getting turned up. It feels like it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. The pressure is rising. It feels like nothing is happening, but it's more uncomfortable than it was yesterday. It's more uncomfortable right now than where it used to be. But it feels like nothing's happening, just like looking at that water at 211 degrees. And it looks like nothing's happening. But God knows this, and I want you to know this, that the one who turned up the temperature at the beginning knows what he's doing. Because here's what happens. Nothing, 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 all the way up to 211 degrees. And then something interesting happens. When it goes from 211 degrees to 212, 1 degree, that's it. One tiny little change all the way up. From 211, nothing's going on. But once it hits 212, a single degree higher, everything changes. Everything changes. The water vapor matches the pressure around it. Bubbles begin to form. The water begins to churn, and suddenly what looked like just still water, everything in that pot suddenly comes alive. There's motion, and there's action, and there's steam. There's transformation that's happening there. This liquid water that looked like nothing was going on had been prepared the whole time for that 1 degree change. And when that happened, the water that was liquid becomes steam. And steam is powerful. They ran trains off of steam. Locomotives were moved by it. It is powerful. But until that point, it looked like nothing was going on. That's how God works in our unexpected seasons. We don't see what's happening. It feels like it's getting more uncomfortable. It feels like the heat keeps getting turned up. It feels like the pressure keeps rising, and it's because it is. But there will come a point where we cross the threshold